Congratulations, Emily and Henry.
Look. Hey.
So nice to see you. Oh, we have a lot of stuff, so.
It's okay.
That is such a cute sign, Emily. Did you make that sign?
No, Alice made it for me. And I planted that at Costco.
Oh, that's nice. Why did you make it? Where did you?
I bought flowers, so we just bought like fake flowers, and then we just like randomly.
No, I meant the sign.
Oh. Oh, I printed it at Costco.
Then I
Who made it?
Yes.
Someone from one of my mom's like business people.
The Make Graphic Society.
Put a bag on this. Just give me bags.
You need to bring your entire bag. The whole thing.
Put one on here. Put the heaviest one on here. You want to go in first? I don't know. The other one on there. Yeah. I'm just gonna get some boys to help. Go. I have your coffee, Jen.
I don't think it goes.
Ooh, your photo's covered up.
Yeah, just for now.
That's awesome.
I just turned backwards.
Surprise. Hi.
I know. Wow. This is such a nice river. Here?
Oh wait, weren't you?
It makes more sense to have one in the back.
I know, but Jen was.
Because I feel like it makes sense if you're in the back. Because
Yeah.
you want to lean in the front. Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, it's Kathy. You're good. No, it's
Oh, maid of honor. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, because I'm like outside.
I tried to lay a hand on it.
Like,
There you go. That's wrong, girl. Okay. Oh, we can hide it. So y'all get your the back to your chair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew we were in the back. That's fine.
one piece of paper, like an idiot.
So much that we're bringing Charlie into our lives. He's provided us with so many lives.
See that guy over there in the back, Charlie? We like to poke fun at him. Easy target, but hey, he binds the group together.
Yeah.
He binds the group together. Shelby groomsmen. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Well, what's the motion he's gonna do?
Oh yeah, his whole thing is can't
and they're
control
like-
his arm. So this is in constant motion like this at all times. He has noise to it.
That's gonna happen during the ceremony. But no one knows about it yet.
Yeah. So whenever he says "I do," he needs to cue towards Charlie.
Yeah, when I say I do, like zone in on all the groups, especially him. He's gonna lead the pack.
he's in the middle.
He's gonna
He's in the
slowly
middle.
start doing this. Right hand. Try to get. Nah, dude. Real clips aren't real suspenders. Well, you don't have the smartest group of guys. Not gonna lie, this is like my second time in life doing this.
No, it's the other way around.
My pants out? I'm trying to show you, dude. So you freaking like know what you're doing. I think there. Hey, you should wear shades, dude. Hey, dude, hey, just walk around. Hey, dude, walk around with the shades.
It's actually my like sheet pile.
Hey, look. Dude, look. Dude, brought my feminine ones. Yeah, so this kind of is soft, bro. I'm trying to show you, dude. You freaking like know what you're doing.
Frozen solid this morning with it.
Wind tunnel proof.
Huh?
Wind tunnel proof.
Yeah, pretty much. What's up?
Finally married.
You expect any less?
Yeah.
Look at that. He's for the best.
Damn, good dude.
So we met in 2010.
Okay.
Actually, one of my best friends up there, Charlie, he introduced me to Emily, and we really didn't start like talking, getting to know each other until 2012. So we started dating in the beginning of 2012. It was my last year of college.
What was it that made you start dating? Because you already knew her for a couple of years, right? You had a little bit of a friendship. What was that kind of thing that you're going, man, I wouldn't mind taking you out. You fine. What's up?
I mean, she's kind of just like a fun-loving, like very energetic. Like she sees someone that she cares about, and instantly her attitude changes. Like her mood lifts up, and I love that energy about her because it kind of rubs off onto me, and I get happy just seeing her happy like that.
And so you have a pretty good sense of humor, I can tell. Like your personality, you like to joke around.
Yeah.
What is that something you think plays into you guys' relationship?
I mean, I think so. I think we have a lot of inside jokes. I think every moment we say something dumb that we only understand one another, but we laugh at it, we giggle about it afterwards. I mean, our relationship, a lot of people would just describe it as very goofy, fun-loving, fun-spirited.
So you're dating her, and there's something inside you. Do you remember the first time you told her you loved her?
I mean, I think we were watching a movie, eating brie cheese, I remember correctly, and we were just drinking wine, and that's when we first realized that we were falling in love with one another. And I think she said it first, but I immediately knew it was correct. Like I felt the same way, and I said it back.
I mean, what were some of those things like you found yourself going, damn, I'm gonna have to ask her to marry me?
Yeah, I think it was actually in the summer of last year, 2017, and I was in Las Vegas with like a lot of my friends, and we were going out, we were partying. We've done that for so many years, and I think during that time when I was in Vegas, Emily wasn't there. I just realized I'm really tired of doing all this. I'm kind of tired of being single with all my single friends, just hanging out, just not getting serious and settling down. And that's when I realized I want to go back to New York, and I want to propose to Emily.
Wow, and you did?
I did.
And she said yes.
Yeah. I mean, in Vegas, people were like, Henry, you having a good time? And I told them, not really. I kind of just want to get married.
And you wanted to be with Emily. You weren't with
I did. I wasn't with Emily.
And so you proposed, and she obviously said yes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What was it about Emily that you have to have?
I mean, I think in the past I've dealt with people, untrustworthy people, and people I always thought had an ulterior motive. Like they kind of had a backhanded comment. And one time I thought Emily was doing that, and she sat me down. She told me, Henry, I would never ever try to do something to hurt you. I always have your best interest in mind. And it took me a while, but I started to understand that everything that came out of her mouth, it was for me. It's because she loved me. It's because she always thought about me. And that's when I realized that she's the one.
So she's trusting. We know she's beautiful. What else about her? Give me a couple more things that when you look at her, it reminds you of why you're in love with her. What are the couple of things?
she's complete 180 of me. I'm always like a very analytical person. I'm thinking all things through, but she's very emotionally driven. She's really good at relationship building, and that's something I miss, like I lack, and together I feel that she completes who I am, and I'd like to say I complete who she is too, but just because we have like offsetting traits. I'm a little nervous right now, and not because I don't want to marry you, but because we've waited for so many years. We've talked about it during this past year, planning the entire engagement and the wedding. It all boils down to this, and it's like the last stretch nervousness. It's like, I guess, the pre-wedding jitters, but I'm just so excited to finally be with you, to finally make you my wife. And I feel like that you've been my wife the past year, but now it's finally, the dreams come true, and we're gonna be married.
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for. We've been waiting, we won't wait no more. Every season, every memory.
What makes Emily great is I don't think I've met any girl
that's loved Henry as much as she's loved him, right? That's saying a lot. If you don't know Henry can be a bit hard to handle for sure, but she loves him unconditionally. That was before, you know, they met in college, so that was before work, before jobs or the real life scenarios that hit them, right? She's loved him unconditionally since then, and I think that's a really good trait to have, because nowadays not a lot of people like each other, right? Everyone's just kind of, hey, kind of.
Oh, what do you like about Emily? Because I mean, you're his cousin. You've known him his entire life. What do you like about her that, you know, just makes them a good match? Besides that,
she argues with him.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
No. The reason why I say that that's a good trait for her, because in relationships you gotta kind of question everything. You can't just, you know, be supportive 100%, 110%, because what if it's not good for them? What if it's, you know, going down the wrong path, right? You have to have someone to kind of bring you back down to earth, and that's why I appreciate it. And you know, and I think she's a great fit for Henry, because she's that anchor. She's his anchor to bring him back down. Hey guys, look, we're here on your special day. We love you guys, friends and family. We love you. God loves you. Have a great time. Remember this day forever. Best of luck to you. Love you.
Don't look at the tiara. Look at the tiara and everything.
Can you see it? We got a beautiful story. Every moment on and on. We got a beautiful story. We just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Never felt heartbeat so wild while the sunset sets the night on fire. You and me, and I feel so right. We got a beautiful story. Every moment on it. We got a beautiful story. And we've only just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to
My tallest friend.
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for. We got a beautiful story.
Little one, actually. I think I need both at once.
Every moment on and on. We got a beautiful story. And we've only just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to. The best is yet to come.
Hey, you look gorgeous. Can I kiss you?
Yes.
Let me look.
I can't.
Wow.
This is why I said I couldn't go around the altar.
Ah, you look beautiful. You happy?
Yes. It's finally done. Yay.
No tears of happiness.
No.
Ruin the makeup.
Stress is done.
Wow.
I would
It's for me? Oh, okay.
Hey, yours turned out really cute.
Yeah, I mean, they gave me another one and then they switched it.
Good. Okay. I like the double bow tie.
You ready?
Yes.
We're gonna get married.
I know. Okay. This video thing.
Huh?
Tell her what you had for breakfast this morning and your sexy
Because I know you and him were friends, right? Mm-hmm. But then he asked you out, didn't he?
Kind of.
what happened? How did that work? How did that work?
So we kind of met through mutual friends at a party, and then 3 years later we happened to just run into each other at the business school, and I was like, hey, I guess I've never talked to you before, but I'm in a chatty mood today. And we literally just hit it off from there and hung out at the business school every single day for like 2 weeks and talked all night till like 3 a.m. trying to study, but we were just talking.
What was it? Because this wasn't just a friend thing that kept you talking with him, right? There's something about him. What was it about him that kept you just like, I want to keep talking to this guy?
I think it was just that he was really, really chatty and really expressive and just really excited to do a lot of things. Like he was like, oh, I have this bucket list around Austin. I'm like, oh, I want to do a lot of things around Austin too, but I can't think of them, so I'll come with you. And we would just literally talk about everything for hours and hours. And when I finally introduced him to my friends, I said, I met someone who talks more than me, and no one believed me. And now everyone finally believes me.
And so, he's a talker. I know he's a talker, and he's really fun. And so, you guys are dating now, right? You're dating for a while, and then one night, you told him you loved him first. What made you say that? What was it that? Because there's something that usually just goes, damn it, I love this guy. And, I'm gonna say it. I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah, I think it was just because we were kind of like in this weird dating, not necessarily exclusive. He was about to graduate, and maybe a little bit of wine. I was like, I'm just gonna tell him right now, and I don't really care what he says. He finally said it back maybe 5 months later. But I mean, we had a really long first 4 years of our relationship of long distance and dating from LA to New York, and finally I just felt like we were far along enough in our relationship that if I'd moved across the country for him, I thought it was gonna be worth it. And luckily it was. It was the best decision I ever made.
I don't think he told me the exact same story. But however, so you guys are dating, and when you said you loved him, tell me about a couple of those things that you love about him. We know he talks a lot. We got that.
Yeah.
And he's a good-looking guy. We get that. What else? What else is about him that you're going to say, I love you?
I want to say that he is really gracious and generous. He is a very great host. A gracious host, I guess would be the way to describe him. Every year for my birthday, when I love throwing parties, but I'm horrible at hosting them, and right before the party starts, they start having a panic attack, and he's like, calm down, I'll take care of everything. He takes my phone and makes sure everyone gets to their house safely, opens the door, welcomes them, gives them all a drink, and it just makes me feel so relaxed, and I can actually enjoy the moment, and I'm just so glad he's by my side.
Right, so I mean, he's more than just a party. He's got your back. He's going to make sure he doesn't want to see you too stressed out. He's really going to help you out. What else do you love about him? What, just give me a couple of other things, because.
I guess the fact that he knows all my different moods. So whenever I'm feeling down, he knows exactly the stupid things to say to cheer me up or to make me get my mind off things. He knows I really like to obsess over details, and he always reminds me everything's going to be fine. These little things aren't really going to matter, and God is going to be good at the end. So just got to love it for what it is.
Okay. And then two more questions. One last one here.
Okay.
He asked you to marry him at some point. Probably a different story than he told me. It doesn't matter. He asked you to marry him, and you said yes. What were you thinking at that point? Was it just like, did you have to even think about it? Or was it just like, oh my God, yeah?
So I actually started hinting to him in January, and then I think by July he finally got around to it. But he had told me in September that he couldn't propose until the following year. So I completely had set my expectations for 2018 proposal. So when he finally did propose, I was so sure he was just tying his shoes or like picking at something off the floor until I actually saw the ring. And then when he said hi to the photographer, I'm like, oh, this random girl just happened to catch it on camera. That's awesome. So yeah, I didn't really know that he'd been spending 2 months planning every detail of the trip and of the proposal, had even arranged a rehearsal with the photographer and told me that he was doing something. He dropped me off and left me for an hour, and I just completely believed him.
Well, and how does that make you feel? You have a fiance now, his husband, that cares and plans that much to make you feel special. How does that make you feel?
I absolutely love it. I'm a huge planner, but I know I stress really easily over details, so having someone else plan something else for me is really like the best thing, and me just being able to relax.
Last thing I want you to do is look into the camera.
Okay. Henry, I'm so excited. The day is finally here, and I really can't wait to finally marry you and officially call you my husband instead of pretending just to get good seats on the airplane together. I really can't wait for today and tonight and really the rest of our lives together. Love you, babe.
All we need is love. I am certain of that, and it's all because every time I look back,
Scoot on in for me. Scoot on in.
Whatever.
Jason.
Get the photographers in there every once in a while.
We're looking right here at me.
all that changes.
And last one.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Hear that? Is it good? Joke. Now it's like,
Thank you.
now it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's official.
Alright.
Hey, you can go ahead and open it. Open it.
Get in there, Henry.
Dad,
Spend the money on the extra letters.
Wow, man.
I'm excited. Cody.
I'm impressed that you all brought it. Well, I'm a little nervous. My guy friends here are pretty reckless. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's a toss-up. My best man over there, he says things that he doesn't even think about, but it's loving, so it's all a-okay. I'm glad to have the support of all my bros here, all my groomsmen, and I'm happy you guys are here, man. I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you too.
You guys go and bring it in for a big bro hug, big group bro hug.
Hey, Charlie, go, lead it. Ready?
Let's see it. Let's see you do it.